everybody. I'm Starla.
I'm Mick.
And we are
our fan plays games.
Woo!
Last one.
Yeah.
Last one.
Welcome back.
Yes.
This is the 4th episode.
Yes.
In a 4-part series.
For everybody that has hung with us.
Celebrating Black history in America.
We love you. Hanging with us.
Yes.
So you can learn something new. Because we always learn something new. But I'm glad you hung with us.
Yeah. And this episode, we've entitled it Black 24/7 365.
Because it just doesn't stop with February. It's all year long.
Yeah. Because we, as Black people, are Black.
We're always Black.
24/7.
24/7.
365.
You know it.
So we're going to be here, not just us as our fan plays games, but as a people.
Yes.
We're all here. We're bringing something to the table.
Always.
And we just want to talk about moving forward because we've talked about history and people that were notable in history. But we want to talk about what we hope you took from the series and how we're going to move forward with this.
Yes.
So there are only 3 things that we hope you took from the series.
All right. Talk to him. Talk to him.
Now, the first thing is just know that the Black race have made major contributions to society in America. A lot of it's been overlooked.
Yes.
A lot of it's been hidden.
Yes.
A lot of it has been forgotten. But we take this time during Black History Month to remember and to bring out things that we didn't know. And we hope we've shared some things with you that you didn't know, because I know we learned some things that we didn't know.
A lot of stuff.
And it's just unfortunate that the contributions we've made, many of them have gone unrecognized. We weren't given financial compensation, and we weren't given the social advancement that other races received from the contributions they've made to society in America. And that's what we fight for all the time. We're fighting for that justice, that equality, that diversity, that inclusion. And that's what we want to take from this episode. That's one.
Yes.
Now, also from the series, we want you to know that we are all human.
Yeah.
We've tried to express that in many ways just to let you see different variations of Blackness in gaming, designers and, people who look at games differently from the way we look at them, and just a whole variation of the gamut of Black people that participate in this big hobby. And just know that, you should embrace us just as fellow humans.
Yes.
And I know everybody say, I've said this before, I don't do co-op.
Nope,
I don't do co-op.
You don't.
But the reality is humanity is a co-op.
So you'll co-op on that, right?
I have to.
Oh, you got to.
We have to work together in order to make this planet work.
Yes.
We have to work together.
Yes.
We've all contributed great things to the society, so we are all valuable.
Yes.
Now, last but not least, the last thing I want you guys to take from this that we mentioned several times, Black history is American history.
Yeah.
Period.
Right here.
Black history is American history.
Yes, it is.
If it happened on American soil, I don't care what your race, your culture, your creed. If it happened, it's American history.
Amen.
And we got to value all of our history, not just certain parts.
Yes.
Because there's really no one part that's more valuable than the other, because we all contributed, because like I said before, humanity is a co-op.
That's right.
So with that being said,
yes,
we're going to move on.
Yes.
To the weight loss journey.
Girl, you preaching. Preaching. Yeah.
So we're going to move on to the weight loss journey.
Yes.
And again, smiles all around.
Smiles all around because we lost weight.
Yes, we did.
We lost weight. We keep losing, y'all, because we taking our time.
That's right.
We eating right.
That's right.
And we're not playing.
Yeah, we're not doing no crazy exercise.
We ain't playing.
This is not a crazy diet. No. This is a lifestyle change.
Yes.
And so this
for the
week,
long haul.
This week I am down 0.8.
And I'm down 0.4, but I'm down.
But we're down.
We're down.
Every week's not going to be 2.5 or 3.5.
No.
Some weeks it's going to be low, but a down is a down, and we'll take it.
And we had barbecue.
Yes, we did.
We had barbecue last weekend.
Last week we splurged, and we had barbecue.
Yes, we did.
And then we spent the rest of the week making sure we ate right. So
yes.
We could keep it. But that's how this works.
Found new snacks.
We found some new snacks. So that's how this whole thing works. It's about having a splurge, but not letting that derail you to where you want to splurge every day.
That's true.
Yeah. That's true. So next up, we've got awesome person we want to introduce you to.
Yes, from our hometown.
Yes, from Omaha.
Yeah.
Some of you may know him, some of you may not.
Yes, but you need to know him.
We did a great interview with our next guest, Marcus Ross.
Yes.
So I hope you'll stay tuned and hear what Marcus had to say.
A designer, y'all.
Game designer
Yay.
in Omaha.
Yay.
So stay tuned.
All right, Marcus, come through.
All right, everybody, we promised you we were going to have an exciting interview this episode, and we have one.
Yes.
We are being joined by Marcus Ross.
Designer Marcus Ross.
Yes. And a fellow Omaha.
Yes.
Omahaan?
Omahaan. It's Omahaan.
I got to learn the word. We're new.
Yeah. We're Omaha.
We're new. It's Omahaan. Okay. Hi, Marcus.
That's Marcus right there. Yeah.
So, we want to introduce you to some and present you to others. So tell everybody about yourself.
I'm Marcus Ross. I'm half of the company Water Bear Games. We've put out 3 published titles. Our first one was a game called Discount Salmon. It's a real-time fast fish game. Our next game was called Bees with 5 E's.
Yes.
Real-time dice rolling, just kind of crazy puzzle thing where you're putting together a beehive. And our third game is a game called Let Her Go. It's a party word game. So you're spelling words and doing crazy things. So we've had a good time making games.
So I mean, tell us, how did you get into that? Because that's not your normal profession. So how did you get into game design?
I've always had a little bit of a game design streak in me. When I was little, I was very unhappy with the quality of the Ninja Turtle games they were putting out in the 80s. So I made my own all the time. And I never kind of grew out of it, but it didn't occur to me you could actually do it as a career until I started playing real games in 2003. And I'm like, oh wow, people actually do this. So I started working at it for real sometime around 2013. And it's worked out pretty well.
Yeah,
for sure.
We like them. We like them games. We do.
Glad to hear it.
Now, what does Black History mean to you? Because we're doing our Black History show and our episodes.
And this is our last one in a 4-part series, so we want to know what you think about it.
Yes.
It's always been a little tough for me because it almost feels like there's 2 Black History Months: the Black History Month for Black people and the Black History Month for everybody else. And the one for everybody else, you hear about Martin Luther King, only his safest quotes.
Yes.
And then the one for us, we really find out and celebrate. Just take a moment. We're like, living in this country is a little extra sometimes.
Yes.
Just take a moment to just acknowledge that if you're succeeding at this, that is worthy of some celebration.
Yes.
That's where I'm at with the thing.
All right. Now, what about representation in board gaming? How do you feel about that?
It'd be nice. I'm looking. I've seen what Board Game Geek's been doing this month on their front page, and that's been fantastic.
It has.
Yes.
That's been a resource for me because I didn't even know there was this many people.
Yeah.
I tell Starla, it's some of them people I've never heard of before. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Because you know what it's like when you go to a convention. You just count on one hand, like there's one.
Yes.
And chances are you met him before at the last convention because we move around. But the hobby, just it requires things that have been, I guess, hard to come by. I mean, you need free time, you need free money, you need to have a level of just knowledge and just enjoy using your mind in your free time. And it's tough.
Yes.
To get all of those things together when you've been oppressed for 100 years, so 200 years, the whole time. So the country has a long way to go, and when you look at a board game convention, you can see it.
Yes. Now, Marcus talking some real stuff there.
Yes,
He's talking some real stuff.
It might be too much.
No, it's just right. So, Your last one.
I lost it.
Last one.
Okay, wait, one more question, Marcus. One more.
All right.
This is the big one. This is the one that we're here for.
Yes.
So tell us, what are your 3 games that you think a newcomer, a person of color, a black person would want to learn or want to play? Give me your top 3.
Oh, wow, it's hard. Okay. You know what? I think I was just talking with some friends of mine. I think Diamonds would be a good one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Heard
Like,
Diamond.
If you play Hearts, play Bid Whist, Diamonds is just that little bit of a push into the hobby. That's just right along the same things that you're going on with. Another one that's worked out really well for me is Wavelength, where you get the big old dial out.
Yeah.
And I think that will work great in a party setting with anybody, but it's also just a new and unique sort of title. You want 3? Wow,
Yes.
okay.
Come on. You can give us one more. Come on.
All right. I don't even know that I can come up with one that's like specifically for. You know what? I just want to play King of Tokyo all the time. I just want to throw some dice.
Yeah.
It's got just enough take that, and it's still got a little bit of strategy. And it's a lot of fun. And if you're used to playing Yahtzee, this is easy and still just a good time.
That's Grant's thing now.
He loves
That's
King of
Grant,
Tokyo.
right, that's
the
Grant's
one we
jam.
always
I love
recommend. If
King
you
of
got
Tokyo.
teenage boys, you're gonna love that because it's got monsters, it's got dice, they can roll, they can have a little take that. So it's perfect. It's perfect. So,
I do like that game quite a lot.
Yeah. Well, okay. Thank you, Marcus. I know we're not going to keep you because I know you're busy, probably designing soming.
We
Oh,
hope.
so busy.
I know you're not going to give us any secrets right now, but that's okay.
We wanted to. I want a secret. Shoot.
But we appreciate having you, and we really appreciate you just opening up and telling us about yourself and sharing some of your thoughts. I'm quite sure our audience is going to appreciate some of the things you have to say, and we really are so happy to have you on our 4th installment of our Black History Month series. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thanks for having me.
All right,
All
have
right.
a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes.
Oh, that was so good. We had so much fun.
Yeah, we always have fun with Marcus.
We
always
do.
have fun with
Yeah.
Marcus. He is so cool.
He is. He's such a
He is
nice
so
guy.
cool. Yes.
We met Marcus when we
Yes.
first moved here back in 2019.
Yes.
And we have been fast friends with him and his brother ever since we met him.
Yes.
So we're so happy to know him, and we're so excited about what he's going to do in the future.
He better make some more games. Make some more games, Marcus. I'm waiting. We waiting.
Yeah.
But Marcus is great people.
Yes,
He's
he
great
is.
people. Great people. Okay, I got the news.
Okay, all right.
I got news.
I am ready for the news.
A lot of news.
Let's hear it.
I got some news. Okay, first up, we were with Tim from Meepleville a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
We were on with a whole bunch of other content creators, and it was the more
meeples, the merrier.
There you go. You got it. And it was on Twitch. It was on Meepleville's Twitch and Board Game Geek, and it was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Just talking to everybody. A lot of people on there. I follow. I know them all. So it was really good to be on with them. So it was really cool.
We had fun, and we were so happy to be invited.
Yes, it was really
that
cool.
was fun.
Enjoyed that. Now the next thing is really cool.
Okay.
Now Magic the Gathering is huge.
Okay.
By Wizard of the Coast. I haven't played that because I can't keep up with all those cards and all that stuff. I don't do all that.
I don't know much about Magic.
I don't do all about Magic, But it's made by the same guy who made King of Tokyo.
Okay.
Richard Garfield.
Okay.
And but Wizard of the Coast has decided to celebrate Black history through Magic the Gathering. And they're going to do a card series called Secret Lair. Black is Magic.
Ooh.
Black is Magic, y'all.
Yes.
Black is Magic. And this special collection of cards is going to celebrate and support different expressions of Black identity.
Oh, wow.
That is cool.
Yes.
That is cool. Now, the collection is on pre-order from February 22nd through March 31st.
Okay.
So if you Magic the Gathering fans, go get it. Go get it.
Something different.
Yes. Now, the proceeds are going to benefit Black Girls Code. which is really
that's
good.
That's an awesome organization for young Black girls to learn coding.
Yes,
that's
that
really
is
nice.
really cool. So I'm real glad. Now the prices, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Now the foil, which is really, really nice, is $49.99.
Ooh.
And the non-foil is $39.99, $10 off.
Ew.
All right, but
that's pricey.
You know, Magic Gathering now they a little money there, a little
it's
money.
Like a little pack of cards.
Yeah, a little pack of cards.
Ooh,
Yeah, but they're beautiful cards though.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're Magic Gathering fans, go get it because you're benefiting something great. Benefiting something great.
Yeah.
Now next, all right, Disney's Gargoyles.
Yes, the Gargoyles.
The cartoon.
Yes.
You like that?
I did. I used to watch
I enjoyed it too.
Yeah, years ago.
Yes, and I want Grant to check it out because now it's on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
But Ravensburger, girl, they're coming out with a board game.
Okay.
They're coming out with a board game. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. I hope it's gonna be good.
I mean, I guess it could be a game.
It could be a game.
You know?
I guess they coming out with everything else.
I guess.
I mean, they're coming out with everything else.
I just hope they do a good job.
Hope
I
they
mean,
do.
It was a really cute cartoon.
It was really good. I mean,
I hate for it to look bad because they put out a game.
But
I mean, Ravensburger. I mean, they have good taste.
They do.
I'm sure they're gonna do a great job.
Because a lot of people said, why did they bring the cartoon back?
Yeah.
But if we get the board game, hey, that's cool. I want to see where it goes.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward
to
to
it.
Now, Funko Games.
Okay.
Talking about bringing stuff to board games. Funko Games, who did Pan Am,
Yep, which we love.
they are going to do Fast and Furious Highway Heist. Fast and Furious.
Okay.
Yes. They are going to do the long franchise of 1,000 movies. They're going to do it.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of racing and, so
heisting, blow them up, destroy everything in sight.
I mean, it has board game elements. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the franchise Fast and Furious.
I was good with the first two, but when they started doing the Tokyo Drift or whatever, and then they had, your friend Idris Elba.
Okay, look, you can't mess up
whatever.
his name.
I don't care about
his
him.
Name is
I don't care.
Idris
I don't care.
Elba.
Whatever. I don't care.
Yes.
But stop. No, he don't want. No, he don't want you.
How do you know that?
He don't want you.
Well, okay.
But anyway. Now he was like a super villain. Now when he was a super villain, almost like he was a cyborg, I was like, come on now, come on, Fast and Furious, come on.
Can do anything.
No, he cannot. No. And now they're talking about the latest Fast and Furious is going to go out of space. Now, come on. They already was doing, they did submarines, they were fighting up.
Yeah, they may want to stop with that.
It's just Fast and Furious too much. So now the board game, I hope that's good. I hope it's good. We'll see. It's co-op though.
Then we won't see.
No, I want to see.
Okay, well, you can see with Grant.
Me and Grant.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the franchise, so now you're doing a co-op, so you really, come on.
It's really going down.
I'm going to put that on the table. So.
It's really going. All right, so another big one, and this was like huge.
Okay.
A very popular computer game and video game that Grant really likes, and he talked about it a lot and played it a little bit. Is Stardew Valley. Okay. Now it's gonna become a board game too, and the publisher is Delano Games, and it came out, it just kind of busted out. Nobody really knew about it. It just busted out on their website, and it was sold out in 24 hours.
Oh my goodness!
And now 24 hours. I wanted to get it because Grant really surprised me. He said, "Dad, now if you're gonna get a game." Get that one, because I want that one.
When we were on More Meeples the Merrier, I know that Aaron mentioned Stardew Valley. Yeah. And I'd never heard of it. Yeah. So this is an interesting thing that this is kind of this unknown. Well, I guess it's known to people because they bought it. Yeah. So I just didn't know about it.
Well, I think it was a lot of, just gamers who love Stardew Valley just bought it because of the board game. But they said it's going to be kind of a long game because they said for each person it's 45 minutes. So if you have 4 people... That's a while.
Oh, you lost me on that.
Yeah, and I don't know if a lot of people are going to play that long as Stardew Valley.
I have time limits on my game.
I know. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours, 2.5. I know. That means T.I. not going to be playing here. No. And let's see. So So it really sold out, and I hope it comes back. But then you see a lot of people on eBay trying to sell it.
Oh, that's wrong.
Trying to sell it.
So they bought it out so they could try to sell it.
Yeah, for like I saw one for like $300 something. I mean, come on,
right.
man. You don't do that. Y'all don't do that. Don't do that. So another thing, one other thing is that now we are on local TV.
That's right.
We're on local TV.
That's a big announcement.
Yes.
That you can now catch our
if you're
family
in Omaha area,
games.
if you're in Omaha area,
in Omaha, you can catch us on Cox Channel 22.
Yes.
On KPOW. KPOA.
KPAO, and that's Community Cable Station KPAO.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
So we are on our first airing went out on Tuesday.
Yes.
And our regular day is Saturday.
At 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
And then you can catch it again on Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.
Central Standard Time.
We're going to be talking about board games on cable television.
Yeah, trying to bring more, and our goal is to bring more people in, that really don't see, us every day or don't even really know about board gaming.
Yeah.
That's our main mission. Well, one of our main missions is to bring other folk in who had never heard this before.
Yeah, we're just spreading the news.
Spreading the news.
Spreading the news any way we can. And that's a real big thing.
Yeah.
We're excited about that. Excited to have our platform in a different way.
We're going to be like Wayne's World.
Like
Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
It's really nice. So if you're in Omaha and you can't catch us on YouTube or you want to see what we're doing on a local television, catch us on Cox Channel 22.
Yes. Or 1022.
Oh, sorry. For the HD.
Yes.
It's 1022. Yes.
And now the last thing is something exciting for the channel and for us, for Our Family Plays Games. Coming up soon, just dropping a little hint out there, we're going to do Patreon.
Yes, we are.
We're going to do Patreon.
Yes.
And we're coming up with it now. We're still working on it, but coming soon.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of you said you wanted to support us.
Yes.
And there are a lot of things we want to do. We want to get new equipment.
Yes.
We want to upgrade some of the stuff we have.
Yes.
And we hope that you guys will support us when we start our own Patreon.
Yes. So look out for that and coming soon. Coming soon. Yeah, so that's all I have.
Okay.
So I think coming up now, we're going to see the Black Kristy.
Yes. She's known as the Black Kristy, but her name is Kristy Peterson.
Yes.
And she's going to talk about Black history and about what she does in the gaming space.
And now what she really does is she does a lot of miniature painting. She's an RPG, tabletop, which, I'm really glad to see a lot of African Americans and people of color really get into D&D and role-playing games. Now, we're not in it, because she don't team well. She don't want to be a teammate. I get killed by the dragon and she'll still be just doing her own thing, and that's not gonna be cool.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be cool.
But I hope you enjoy Black Kristy.
Yes, the Black Kristy. So enjoy her.
All right, everybody.
Come through.
Hello, everybody at Our Family Plays Games. My name is Kristy Peterson, otherwise known as the Black Kristy on social media. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, farmersmeat.com. I don't know any other webpage that will let me slap my name on things. You can occasionally find me on YouTube on the Mad Birds Gaming channel. I play D&D and around, and I also paint miniatures. I do terrain pieces like this, and this little fishy man, and this little spider queen woman. Ooh, look at this. This is Swampy Thing. A little mushrooms right there. Isn't he cute? And here's a snow giant. He's scary. I do terrain pieces like this weird, I don't know, what is that? A fountain of death? Who knows? Here's a little displacer beast, right? And like a little mausoleum. I paint miniatures. My whole family paints miniatures. We paint for different board games and genres, anywhere from D&D, WizKids, Reaper, Warhammer 40K, even miniatures for board games. My family just recently painted one for Mice and Mystics. thank you for inviting me to talk to you about Black History Month and why it's important to celebrate Black history. I celebrate Black history because it's part of everybody's history. Black people, and this is not just only relegated to the United States, this is globally. Black history the world over don't particularly know their own history due to slave trade and colonialism. So it's very important that we know where we come from and where we are and have inclusion, and we play a very integral part in all history. Black history is important because sometimes our history is pushed aside, and it's important for us to have some semblance of understanding where we come from and other people to understand us as well, because without Black history, there is no history. Let's see here. You asked me what would I like non-people of color to understand about Black history. Well, the one thing it is that I would like you to understand is that our history is just as varied and complicated and just as beautiful and tragic as most history. And that without knowing your history, you don't know where you're going. And it's good to know different things about people who may be different than you. You know, it's not only just relegated to just the Americas. Black people are everywhere. We got our Afro-Latinos, we got our Afro-European, we got our, North American Africans, that's in Africa and Canada, and our African Africans, and from the motherland. So it's good to know where so much of our history is lost to us, and it's up to us to pass it on to the next generation. And what better way to do that than celebrating our history in the month of February? Well, we should be celebrating our history year round, and there should be more of our history included. Now, I think it's very important, and that's why I love what you guys do on this channel, is to showcase inclusion. You might not know there was like a female Black mini painter until me, As far as 3 games, I think people of color would enjoy besides D&D and Warhammer. Those are my 3 main gigs. There's a lot of games out there that that we enjoy to play, but off the top of my head, one of my favorite games is Betrayal at the House. Betrayal. What is it? Betrayal at the House on Haunted Hill or something like that. What is it? Betrayal House on the Hill. That's what it is. I had to look at it over here. I have a bunch of games to my side. That's a really fun game where you just you and your fellow players are going through a house, and there's different scenarios that change in that game. Another game that I enjoyed was Flick 'em Up. That's a game of dexterity. You play you're the lawmen or the outlaws, and you have to flick a game piece for different objectives to go. Depends on the scenario of the game, but it's real fun, and it gets everybody hype, and it's a pretty competitive game. Let's see, another game there's quite a bit of games I like to play. Let's see, Time Stories. That's a fun game. Time Stories is a game that has lots of expansions, and you and your fellow crewmates are traveling back in time to figure out puzzles and quizzes and games of mystery. That's a very in-depth game, and they have several expansions, so that's got quite a bit of playability. Let's see, Rattle Battle Grab the Loot was fun. That's a pirate game where you try to destroy other people's there's several objectives to that. You try to upgrade your ship in certain ways. But yes, there's lots of games that, it's not just relegated to POCs and POCs alike. Games are a good way to bring people together and it's about the time together that you spend with your friends and family. Thank you again, Our Family Plays Games, for inviting me to help you with your Black History celebration, and keep doing what you're doing. If you like, I have different social medias. I'll include that in the links below. And thank you once again.
Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
Kristy is such an interesting person.
Yes, she is. And I need her to paint some of my stuff, my minis.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd probably go
really
broke though,
enjoyed
Kristy. I'd
listening
probably
to
go
her.
broke having you try to paint my stuff.
And I'm so happy that she joined us on our
Yes,
show.
I am.
Thank you, Kristy, for being with us on this episode.
And it was so cool to see a different aspect of blacks in the tabletop space.
Yeah.
And she's RPG.
Yeah,
she does play board games, but she's mainly in the RPG, and I really love that.
Yeah.
And I love seeing blacks in that space. Because I follow like a couple of big ones. B. Dave Walters, he's pretty big. He does a lot, and I like seeing him. And also Tanya DePass, she's really heavy into D&D, and it's really cool. And then I follow this one podcast or video cast called Rivals of Waterdeep, which is all POCs playing D&D. It's so cool to see, that side just really having a lot of fun with D&D. Now, I know it's
so nice to see us in all arenas,
all over the
gaming,
place.
just
Yes,
enjoying life the best way we can.
and I love that. I love that. It looks like fun. Now, even though I'm a little bit too old to be doing all that, even though you say, "Oh, it's old people to do," give me some cardboard. I want some cardboard in front of me. Yeah.
Well, we want to just say thank you all for enjoying this episode and for staying with us through the whole month of Black History.
Yes.
And we hope that you'll join us again next week. We'll be looking at some other topics.
We're doing some other things, but always talking about board games.
That's right.
Yes.
Always
talking about board games.
So, if you want to find us elsewhere, you can find us on Facebook,
yes,
Instagram,
yes,
Twitter,
right
here on YouTube,
right here,
sometimes on the Dice Tower,
sometimes on that Dice Tower.
And now, if you're in Omaha, you'll find us on KPOW Cox Channel 22.
Yeah, come check us out, y'all. Yeah.
All right, everybody, have a good time. Take care. Be safe.
Be safe. Be safe. Come up to, mask up, y'all. It ain't over. But be safe, and we love y'all.
Yeah,
we
we'll
really do
see
love
you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.